Good morning. Hey, it's Tuesday and I'm out on the Willoway dock. Let's take a walk through the dock and look at these beautiful plants. First up here, you're seeing we're starting to ship our heucherilla out on from the greenhouse there. You can see they're nice full plants. Beautiful. Ferns are also starting to ship here. We're looking at some Japanese painted. Very nice. Then I'm going to come up here. We're going to see how the Hydrangea Incredibles are progressing. You know, the guys trimmed them back, they're flushing out, they're going to be gorgeous plants. We have our 3-gallon, these are Hydrangea Annabelle, and again, they're just starting to flush out, they're looking good. Here we have Firelight Tidbit, that's one of the hot new ones from Proven Winners and Panicle Hydrangeas. Then I'm going to pan over here so you can see, these are all blocks, the candy store series here, and you can see there are nice can full plants. Here we're looking at grass. These are Carl Foresters, and again, they're starting to come up there, looking really good. And then we're just starting to ship our Hakanaloa All Gold. Now, many of these are sold, but I'm just giving you an update on what's shipping on the dock today. A little closer look at those Phlox Candy Store. Again, they're can full plants. They haven't started to throw buds yet, but those will be coming very soon. Here we're looking at Itea Little Henry, that fresh new growth coming out. Again, they're shaped up, looking good. Well, again, you can see the ferns. There's Autumn Brilliance. Again, I think those are Japanese painted, burgundy lace. And then I'm coming down here. We're starting to ship our roses. These have had a little bit of heat put to them. They're flushed out. Green leaf and bud, looking good. Again, we'll swap through here, and you can see the heucheras are all looking good. Hostas are still unfurling. Just going to come down here, show you. Hostas are progressing nicely, and geez, when that heat hits them in the next week, you know, we got a little cool down next couple days, but you know, they're unfurling very quickly. I think you can see all the drift roses as I'm kind of panning through here. I think almost every color is represented here, but again, they're flushed out, leaf and bud, looking good. Here we're looking at some astilbes. You know, those are all coming on inventory now, can full. No buds just yet, but they'll come very quickly here. And then we're looking at Ostrich Ferns. Here we have 2-gallon hydrangea, and this one is Blue Jangles. And again, the guys heated these up, and they're in leaf and bud. You can see the buds starting to form there. Very nice plants. And then here we're looking at Clematis, part of the Raymond Evanson series, is starting to come on. Full trellis. They're just starting to get buds on them. Nothing in color per se, but you know, again, we'll see those very shortly. But gorgeous full plants from the Raymond Evanson series. We're looking at Iris, more astilbes. Again, hostas are opening, looking good. Gonna just kind of pan here. Here we see some penstemon, alliums. And come down here, potentillas. Looking good, guys. Here we have azaleas. You know, I think these are coconuts improved. Some varieties are out more than others. 2-gallon, those are gems. Then come in here, we're looking at some of the Lagilla and Mimones. Great looking perennials here in the background. Again, more iris, potentillas. Here we're looking at Coreopsis agreb. This is a closer look at Allium Millennium. Some dianthus coming on here. Very nice. Here we have some 19 centimeter. These are digitalis, and this is the perfect time to get these. They're just starting to throw out that flower spike. Big, beautiful plants. In the background there is Brunera. I believe that's Jack Frost, and I'll give you another little close-up on these digitalis. Got another whole cart of the heuchera growing out here. Wanted to see these are heuchera plum puddings. Look at the size of that plant. More roses to look at. These are all part of the Oh So Easy series. Again, very nice full plants, leaf and bud. Wow, it's amazing, just a week's difference. Look how full these Hydrangea petiolaris are. You can see the guys are really getting after it this morning here. We're looking at 3-gallon winter gems. Very nice full plants. Here we have some Sedum Autumn Joys. Here we're looking at Yucca Color Guard. In the background there we have the German Iris. They haven't, they're just starting to actually start to throw some color up there, you can see in the background. And then again, Sedums are looking good. And here we're looking at Red Barren Grass. More Allium Millennium. This one is Sedum Pure Joy. And then again in the background there we're looking at a Sedum ginger, variegated ginger, very nice. Here we have some lupines, and we have several color of lupines. They haven't started to throw flower yet, but man, these can-full plants look great. Lilacs, again, we've seen lilacs for several weeks now. They're starting to throw their flower spikes up. Definitely want to get those in. Look at the color on this Cordalis. I spun around the other side of that order so you can see these German iris are looking great. Here we're looking at Karen azaleas. You know, they're just starting to peak color here. And then some Stewartstonians. You know, they've had these, the growers put them in a cooler actually to hold them for us. And again, we've still got lots of color here, guys. Very nice full. This is Hydrangea spilled wine. Look at that plant. A little closer look at those ostrich ferns. Just kind of spinning through. Again, the hostas are starting to unfurl. You see them at different stages, but they move quickly. Here we're looking at some Cerberus sums. Now the plants we're looking at here are Deutzia. This is Yuki cherry blossom. They're just starting to get buds on. Look at all the potted trees starting to come in, guys. Just to remind you on phlox, you know, we still have great looking plants here. Look at all the bud and bloom on these are subulata or ground cover phlox. They're starting to bloom in the landscape, and we got some great looking plants here for us. We see some Bobo back here. Bobos are just starting to break leaf. Nicely branched though. They fill out, they're gonna look great. Here we're looking at New Gen Independence. And then hollies. Oh my goodness, we've got a bunch of these beautiful 3-gallon and 5-gallon hollies on the dock today too. Another peek at the Cordalis, and then here we have the succulent combos. They're looking really good. Chick charms, some of those went on for shipping this week, and they're looking good. We'll start to see a lot of these on the dock here shortly. These are nooks and crannies. Some of the tropicals moved on for shipping. These are cordyline. We've got a lot of great looking cordyline. Now we've got these loaded on racks, but I think you can see the colocation alocasias that are shipping out. And again, in the background, the digitalis are looking fantastic. Here again, we're looking at lilacs. You can see the buds are still just coming up there. Again, perfect time to get those in. In the background there, we're looking at flats of ground cover. We have Vinca, Pachysandra, and ivy. So here we're looking at Gallium there, starting to throw flowers. Again, nice canful plants with those beautiful pearl-like flowers on them. We're seeing several varieties of the salvia starting to throw color as well. Just a ton of beautiful cordyline on the dock today, and also those ferns are looking really good. Here we have Nepeta, and then next to them are the Peonies. You know, we've seen those last week where they're just starting to come up, and wow, what a difference a week makes. These are looking good. Here we're looking at our 7-gallon Cranberry Creeks. Nice shape. Again, the Stilbees are starting to come up cam full. And then another look at that iris. This is Purple Flame. You know, they come out with that deep purple. Then it's going to go into green. The new growth, I have that purple color to it. Fantastic plant. We'll soon see flower on that as well. Then coming over here, this is a rose called Color Cocktail. Smaller flowers on it, multicolor. Nice full plant. Here's another new hydrangea in the proven winner. This one is Limelight Prime. A little tighter, more compact grower. Shaped up, looking good. Just starting to break leaf. And then coming down here, we see a whole palette of Geranium Roseanne. Well, this one happens to be Moonshadow, but all the euonymus that broke out in this gorgeous, lush growth. Here we see another little block of, those are Bernera Jack Frost. Then I'm going to kind of pan up here to show you how nice those Raymond Emerson Clematis are filling that trellis. They're going to set bud here real soon. More salvia here, again looking good. Then next to them we see the buds, that's Cicerynchium Lucerne. Wow, it doesn't take the guys long. They already got this store all loaded up and ready to go. Getting an early start. We got a lot of trucks to load today. Look at that nice consistent pull. Here we have Ilex Crenatus Sky Pencil. Peek at a few more grasses. This is Miscantha Scout in a 3-gallon, and then here we have 2-gallon Morning Light. Here we're looking at some 3-gallon blueberries, and man, these things are nice. They got a lot of buds on them, and then those flowers are turning into fantastic fruit. More tropicals here. We're looking at Brugmansia, and this one's Cissus Vine. Gosh, those are gorgeous plants. Here we're looking at Sedum Dazzleberry, and it's starting to fill out the container. Looking good. I think I showed you this one last week. This is Physocarpus Festuvius Gold. Brilliant yellow color to these. Into the Ilex Galabra. This one happens to be dense on a 3 gallon. Exceptional value. More of our early order program hydrangeas that are starting to release. This is the City Line series. You can see their leaf and bud looking very nice. Then we're going to come over here to a Plants at Work varieties. This one is Ruby Red. Well, here's another big order. These are 3 gallon Herbert Azaleas, just to kind of give you an idea where they're at flower. Again, the guys put them in a cooler, so you want to get them in. They're looking good. So we'll start here. Those are 3 gallon Cranberry Creeks. And of course, we have the new gens of a popular on the dock. And this is Viburnum Wabi Sabi from Proven Winners. They're just loaded with flowers. A closer look at the Spirea. Again, all the double takes are starting to show these gorgeous full mounds of plants. This one happens to be double play Big Bang. Here we're looking at Armeria Splendens, just full of bud and bloom. And I'm coming up here, this is Ruby Slippers, Hydrangea Corsifolia, and it's starting to unfurl the foliage. It's going to be gorgeous next week. Here we have 3 gallon Bernie Bush. Man, it's just beautiful. Look at the size of that 3 gallon. Of course, more of the Heucheras coming up. Again, a little broader picture on that Clematis from Raven Evanson. Very nice full trellis plants. We're going to go in the background, more drift roses. There we have Euonymus Gaiety. Again, very nice lush color to that. This is Hackenaloa All Gold. Then we're coming down to Achillea and Salvia. Here we have the Gaillardia Spin Top series, and you can see they're just starting to throw buds. Here we got more of those big, beautiful ferns. Caryopteris, they haven't started to show color, but I mean, nice full plants. Again, a lot of lilacs on the dock today, guys. You definitely want to get your lilacs while they're looking this good. Here we're looking at our 3 gallon Endless Summers. Then we move to our heated crop here. You can see nice big full plants, leaf and bud. Well, that's a walk through the dock today. We have seen some beautiful perennials, flowering shrubs, trees, evergreens, landscape-sized plants. So we got some beautiful plants going out to the garden centers and re-wholesalers this week. Be sure to get with our sales team. Geez, I hope we're loading a truck for you.